And welcome back, boys and girls. You guys can already tell by the thumbnail and the title of the video, we are picking up another project today. We are leaving with an empty trailer and bringing back hopefully a fully loaded trailer. We've got a lot of wheels, making a deal. I got a lot of wheels at home, so offered some cash, went and checked out the car last weekend, and yeah, I don't have a trailer, so Viti came in clutch, said that we could go this week. I've already looked over the car, so we'll just show you some of the other cool cars that he's got. He's a couple of them, cool parts, cool cars, cool paint.
Getting ready for a road trip.
That's what I'm saying. He's stretching out, getting ready.
Getting ready to sit in the back seat.
And stretch out, boots off. But no, super excited. I don't know what I'm gonna have the thumbnail or the title, so maybe you guys know already, maybe you don't. But we got a couple hour. We have a couple hour drive to Tampa to pick this up. We'll meet up with him, load it up in the sunlight, and head back here. Of course, probably by the time we get back, it will be nighttime. So I don't know if I'm gonna release this video quite yet, but already some plans in motion for the car. So let's hop in the truck. Let's get ready. Fully loaded. Feels like we're going to another drift event. So yo, hey, shameless plug. If you guys haven't already, go back and watch that drift event. Oh, I know I'm sweating already, but it is hot today. And yeah, we had a blast. So go check that out. Come with us to grab this car. And hopefully you guys are excited for the next progress build. I'm excited for this one too, so let's get it. Oh,
I have a feeling
braking.
Specific. That Laurel's really gonna make me want not a Laurel per se, but like a
Cool car.
Laurel S20.
Felt that, felt that. Telling the people I'm acting up this weekend. Dylan's in town, still rocking with the sugar-free. You know the vibes, but I'm actually really hyped for this one. It's an engine I've never had. I'm excited, so definitely get some tune action on it. Gotta get some paint action on it. So y'all probably won't see this until the car comes out.
I wish for violence and destruction with all and everyone.
How do you keep them claws contained in those? No, bro. Yeah, I like this. If you guys can tell what this is already, well, that's all I'm gonna give you right now. Yeah, green engine bay, a little bit of interior, not gonna show you too much. What? But super hyped on this. We'll probably hit a gas station and I'll talk about it a little bit more, but boom. That's all you guys are getting. Just want to say I appreciate Vithmeister for strapping up. He's the best at strap-ons, so that's why he's doing it.
That's not even gonna make the vlog.
This will. But no, I just wanted to show you guys Kevin's fleet and setup. He's talking with the boys right now, but bruh. This is his S14. I'll probably have him come over and give a little rundown and stuff of it. You guys go follow that page right there. That's all of his car stuff. Super sick. S15 seats, real S15 seats, blue John and the orange John. It is a, I believe, the S15 SR20 swap, and then the R33 collecting dust, but so sick. This flake, I'm sure you guys actually have seen this car maybe on Facebook. He has the forever ending tails, so where it looks like they go forever, LED tails, super sick. Garson's on this side, and forgot what these are. Oh, those are the impulse on this side. Ganadors, bunch of cool parts in this one. Hitman, of course. Hitman King. Hitman, bro, so fly. So I'm gonna go get his words. I'm gonna show you guys the other cars. I'm gonna go grab him. I'm gonna see if he'll want to give us a rundown real quick of this. If he doesn't want to get on the camera, well, then that's up to him. Completely respectable. But yeah, it's so hot out. I looked at this car a week ago, drove it around, threw it in the air, did a little whole check over and stuff. So today was pretty much picking it up. We had an agreed upon price and stuff, and so yeah, it was easy and simple as possible. All right, so everybody, meet Kevin. He is the one that sold me this beautiful car, and I gave him a little bit of a rundown of this. S15 seats, Ganadors, and then the SR is from what?
Type X.
Type X? 180.
180. And then it's got a hybrid valve cover swap so that I could fit the ARC. I only did the swap so I could fit the ARC
Okay.
thing.
Bro. And this swap's been in there for what? You said like how many years?
Like 7 years.
7 years or something. So I was talking about the 33 as well, and I'm like, bro, they probably have seen it on Facebook with the tails. Yeah. I forgot what they're called.
Yeah, the infinity tail.
Infinity tails. Matches the paint.
All the Nismo stuff. Nismo.
He does have taste in parts. He has some cool parts, some cool wheels and stuff. So definitely came from the right person, and we'll be in touch. But this thing is on air.
The Navon floor mats, equipment, everything works well.
I need one of these. I like the quick releases and stuff, but I like the fact of just pop it up. Don't gotta take it off. So sick. And then what seats are these?
These are Recaro Crayola SPJJs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
they came up there, right?
Hell yeah. So sick. Here's the Instagram again if y'all want to go check that out. Link down below. But so
the battery was on. I know
it's like it's crazy. They're what, like almost mirror-ish. Yeah. Like, and then just go forever. You guys, maybe I'll put a link if I can find the Facebook link. I'll throw it down below so you guys can check those tails. But so sick, easy guy to work with too. So you want all your deals being like that.
Let me show you guys something that you guys probably won't ever see. This is a Nismo passenger side footrest.
Like
footrest, yeah, it just sits in the ground, but it's official Nismo logo. And it's a passenger side footrest that goes in the car. Have you ever seen that?
Oh no, I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah. That is sick. Where is that? Like that goes by like where the fire thing goes?
Yeah, so where the pedals go, on the other side. Just where so you can rest your feet on. Yeah.
That is sick.
You just got like a girl with yours something like
Yeah. Oh dude, that is sick. But yeah guys, I mean, so I'm super hype on this one. Like I said, we'll talk about it a little bit later, and gotta get it home. It's been a hot one, but super easy guy to work with. Made everything super, you know, straight up and straightforward. Came and checked it out a week ago, and it was a hot day as well. But yeah, I'm excited on the car. So I'm gonna get out of his hair. We'll get her going, and we'll update you guys here in a little bit. Of course, had to hit our Wawa, grab some grub. I think we're gonna get dinner later, and I wasn't gonna dive too much into it right now. One, because it's a pain to get in there, open the hood and all that stuff. But I'll give you basically a whole rundown. 4 Fulton Auto coilovers and suspension. I threw my KFs on. I threw my Volk challenges in the rear. It is SR20, fully built SR20. There you go. You guys can see a little bit. This is my first SR20, so hopefully all goes well. I have the fenders for it. I have the full kit, front and rear. Basically all the missing parts. Also have these side mirrors. You guys will see the inside and stuff later, but super sick. C33 LAUREL covers, seat covers called doilies, I do believe. Pretty much ready for paint, but whoever I have paint it, I'm gonna want them to go over it and do stuff themselves anyways. Tails I do have. The car was basically taken apart for paint before it was sold. It was not even listed for sale. I'm just friends with Kevin on Facebook. We've talked a bunch, and he mentioned it on one of his posts. So it's funny, we went back in our messages, and actually the day he got that, I hit him up on Messenger, which I believe was like March or April of this year, and I was like, yo, what's up with the 33, you trying to sell it, whatever. And well, it's funny how it ends up in my hand. So super hype. He just, like in my words and in his words, he went too fast, or expected to do too much too fast, and well, he didn't get around to painting it. I do have the champagne for it, but I don't think I'm gonna go with that color, so we shall see. I have the corners. Like I said, I got everything for it, so we'll dive a bit more into it later, but we have a couple hours to get home, and then like 40 minutes to Justin's house, and then from there, probably dinner, meet up with some friends and stuff, and park this up in the warehouse until the next plans. So I don't know when this video is gonna be out, but I'm super excited. Hope you guys are excited, and there's already stuff in the works for it, so we'll see. But let's hop on the road and see you guys in a little bit. And the next day has come. I don't know why I was acting so secretive. I don't know how I was gonna set up the vlog. I think my mindset was I was gonna pick up the car, not go over it too much, paint it, and then kind of surprise everybody, but we got a whole build process kind of on this thing. So here we are. This is my 1990 C33 Laurel. I have not posted much about it on Instagram other than a couple teasers. This is actually somebody local's old car. Shout out to Freddie. He is the original owner of this, so we'll go over a couple things, but he has also been helping me with a lot of the stuff he did, as well as what to look for when I bought it, whole 9 yards. So as I just mentioned, it will be painted. We are gonna do some basic maintenance. The whole plan was to paint it and then get it tuned, get it streetable, slowly fix it from there. But Martin at RS Entropy, he hit me up while we were going back and forth via emails, and he said he had some availability this week. So came over to Justin's. We are doing an oil change, spark plugs, all the basic stuff today. We're gonna fix a couple things like loose throttle cable, make sure there's no leaks, and just kind of clean it up for the most part, get it ready for tune. It does run and drive, and it is on a street tune to my knowledge and to, you know, everything I've been able to find out over the past month or so. But I've got the tails for it, I've got the cap for it, I've got front fenders for it, I've got the full kit, which we will go over here in a couple, but I guess while I've got the hood popped, let's show you guys what we are working with. Boom. So this is a SR20 red top DET, and I'll go over the build list here in a little while. I've got it on my phone. I know 550cc injectors, GTX 2860 turbo with billet internals, I believe. Most of the intercooler piping and stuff is all welded, so delete some of the couplers. Other than that, I mean, it's got a lot of tasteful mods. It is on a ECU Masters EMU black, so that's pretty sick. It's already on there. Full tucked and custom harness, so that's super sick, as well as some goodies like I do believe this is a S14 valve cover with the bung and stuff welded on it, some Mazworks hardware, you know, radiator, intercooler, a couple of the neat odds and ends. And then this engine bay was resprayed. Freddie actually has a super sweet 8.6, which he sprayed this color. So I was actually debating on going this color, but he said it's a one-off color. Good luck trying to match it. I said, you know what? You are right, so we will do a different color. But I've got the fenders in the car. I think they're 20 mil over fenders. I've got a couple extra skirts, a couple extra pieces of kit, some stock OEM stuff, and then some of the kit. So these are my KFs off of the C35 Laurel. These are some of the drift spares, and yeah, that's really about it. I mean, it's got some good stuff, relocated battery. You know, I've got pretty much everything for it to put the car back together. And then this is the champagne stock color. I thought about going back to that color, but I don't know. It's kind of a hard color to make look really good. Maybe if it was stock, I would leave it for a little bit, but at least having the chance to go aftermarket color or changing the color, I've already got something in mind. So you guys will have to stay tuned for that. But it is an S15 Spec R 6-speed trans. That's super sick. It's got full arms. It's got a bigger diff with 6-bolt axles. So I do believe they're 350 axles. It's got Z32 brakes, bigger brakes up front, bigger brake in the rear. And I think, like I said, I'm gonna have to go over the build list. But for the most part, this is what we're working with. Super hyped. And yeah, today we're gonna get to work. So check over a couple things. You guys will hear it run later once we do the oil change. Gonna throw some fresh plugs in it and hopefully get this thing ready for a tune. But welcome the new build. All right, well, it got dark on us real quick, but we put the plugs in. They are NGK Radium 7 heat cycle, and they are, oh, let's get that real quick, BKR7 EIX, and then we also used some 15W40 I heard that especially in warm places like these, the SRs like a bit thicker oil. So she's filled up, new plugs are in, gapped to 0.028. Might be a little bit small, but I also don't know how much boost we're running. So at least we know we'll get a good spark, but we're gonna turn it on and let it warm up for a little bit.
Cleaned by yours truly, Justin. Look at that. Ooh, what?
Good?
Yeah, about gooder than good, about good. About deader than dead, about dead.
Oh yeah. I also don't know how good this battery is, because he just gave it to me with the car, and so I'm assuming it's gonna be dead. I'll get a good battery for it anyways. And then, yeah.
Let's go. Guys, if this doesn't work, then I might have hair. Let's breathe! J-Spec Garage, baby. That bitch chopping like a Corvette. That's a Corvette right there. Ain't no 4-cylinder, that's an 8-banger. J-Spec Garage. Like I said, guys, never use these terminals.
You think it's misfiring from that 3rd cylinder? Or you think that's just cold? We'll let it warm up and see. Listen, boy, I ain't never owned a damn SR in my damn life, so these things scare the crap out of me. I'm gonna be honest. I picked it up. I can't stand buying something that like somebody else has touched. And the fact that it's an SR and everybody's like, they're hit or miss. They're either great engines and people love them, or you just have nothing but issues. So this one, like I said, I got in contact with the original builder, basically the guy that had this car for like 6 years, I think. He said it was a great engine. From there, it really hadn't been driven too much after him. So yeah, I mean, starts up, we'll let it warm up for a little bit, get the juices flowing and go from there. So. I know I do need some gas, probably gonna put some stabilizer in it too. So next time I come over here, probably tomorrow, I'll put some gas in it and some stabilizer, and we'll flush it out. But I know that oil didn't look that good, so at least it's got some good oil in it now. We'll let it warm up, like I said, kind of lubricate everything, and then after the tune I'll be doing another oil change, probably check the plugs again, and I want to get new plug wires. So here we have it.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Here's your guys' white man too.
Here's the final resting place for the evening. Thank you guys for tuning in. We had a blast bringing the car back home. We got caught in a hurricane, didn't have the camera. I'm kind of glad because the camera would have been terrible. But shout out Dylan for helping, shout out Justin for helping, shout out Vithi for helping and bringing the truck and trailer. But we're super excited. The car ran with no lobe, no misfire, no issues when we first picked it up, but doing those spark plugs, I think on the spark plug wire, when we pulled out cylinder 3, it disconnected. We did our best to put it back together, but I'm gonna order all new ones. They are just LS coil packs and coil pack plugs. So hopefully I can get those in the next day or so because the tune is set up. So super hyped on that. New oil, I'm gonna get some new gas, get some additive for it, and then we'll probably just bring it as is with no taillights, no kit, no none of that. Hopefully get it tuned. There's a couple other things like coolant sensor. I want to make sure, I'm going to hit up Freddie, make sure he didn't set anything up that we're just missing, or maybe it just didn't get warm enough. Radiator was still pretty cold to the touch. So yeah, super excited. Hopefully you guys are excited for this build as well. It's kind of a half build already because, you know, a lot has been done, but that's why we're starting it where it's at and hopefully progressing from here. So like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for this. Hopefully you guys are hyped, and we'll catch you guys on the next vlog. Later.